the landscape plan will often require estimates of areas and volumes. We have a tool which is found on the Tools menu to measure the area of a closed polyline. That could be a circle. So let's pick it, and we pick the boundary of the closed polyline. Down in the command area, we're asked what unit do we want after the area. So here we're working in millimetres as our base unit, but we want the area to be marked as metres. If you were working in the imperial system, you'd say feet. So we'll say M for metres, and the mark input point to mark. So we'll mark a point there. Now if we pull away, that gives us the height. So you can see it's calculated for us the area of that circle. I need to click into it. It's an M text entity, and I need to just round off 50.3 and OK. So now we have 50.3 metres square for that area. You might want to change the height back to 250 to match the majority of the other text height in the drawing. So we could do this exactly the same with the vegetable area, which is a closed polyline. It's just a rectangle. But there are other ways to add information. These steps that run through here, I've put an aligned dimension on. So let's remove that and let's redo it. So it's dimension, an aligned dimension. We're asked to indicate the first extension point, which will be the end of that line there and the end of the step, and we can move away and just position the dimension where we want. So it's a 200 millimetre long with a 400 millimetre tread in this instance. We can use leaders as well. Dimension, leader, and we can indicate, say, the screen and move down and put timber screen 90 mil, and there in goes leader. Now you might argue that that text is a little high, so to change it, just go into dimension style and we'll change the text to 200 mil high and OK it. Notice that the text for the leader and the text for the dimensioning over here and the dimensioning for the steps is done in a standard CAD font, and that's defined by the dimension style text. It's in a text style called standard. So if we come up here to format and text style, standard is using the simplex font. So what I've got here is, let's remove that now. What we now have is a leader line which indicates our screening and our post and so on. So the bulk of the text in the drawing is done in a hand-lettered font, but the dimensions are in their own particular style. So that's measuring areas, applying area measurements, and applying some dimensioning.